Hi everyone, hope you're well. Thank you for joining in with me today. Today we're going to be pre-planning in my Hobonichi weeks. Let me just get the week out. So we're going to be planning the week from the 14th to the 20th of November. This is next week. Currently I am filming this on a Friday. My husband and my mother-in-law are downstairs today helping me take care of the kids. So first and foremost, I'll just draw in the lines for my boxes. How you been all this week? How has everyone been this week? I've been busy as usual with the kids. They're slowly getting into the routine of things again. So I've started taking my boys, my younger two, hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've been taking my younger two boys to children's centres. Since everything's calmed down now and I've got a bit more time to take them out. My middle child, he's going to be turning 3 on this day, the 15th of November. So in January, he's going to be, oops, wrong pen, haven't finished all my lines yet. In January, he'll be joining my oldest in school. They'll be going to the same school, but obviously they'll be in different classes. So my older one is still in reception, and then my second one will be in nursery. But he's only going nursery part-time because there's a scheme for children at the moment where if you're at the age of 3, you get 30 hours. Was it 30? 20 hours, I think it was, sorry. 20 hours for free at school. And basically, if you go to a public school, they the requirement is that you go in every day, only that they give you 3 hours a day. And you know, whereas if you were to go to a private nursery, obviously you get to pick the days that you want, how long you want, and you know, usually they require you to come in for a full day rather than a half day. But yeah, that's the way it is. So I've drawn my lines for the setup. So this week I'm going to be using this Coffee Monsters Co. Onesies mini kit. I've had this for a really long time in my stash, but I've not used it. But because the upcoming week, it's both my son's and my husband's birthday, I thought it would be quite nice to use this. And I've also got a couple of smaller stickers to add in. I've got my own happy birthday sticker from my shop. This is from my own Hobonichi Weeks kit. But yeah, I just couldn't be bothered to print it out, so I thought I'd just use whatever I have already. So going on, first we'll put down the full box sticker. I guess we put this maybe. Let's see. To mark down the birthdays. And then let's see. We've got this washi strip over here. I might bring in another washi strip sticker that I might have. Let's see. We'll go with the kit. I think this, let's see, it's ombre colour, isn't it? So maybe this purple one would be really nice. This purple one would be really good. Right. Okay. So yeah, aside from birthdays, there's not much going on. I mean, I'd say there's not much, but there's quite a lot going on in the background with birthday preparations. Obviously, there's my son's birthday, my husband's birthday, and then in the following week, it's my youngest's birthday. He'll be turning 1 on the 26th. So we've got something prepared for him for that as well. For for my husband and my middle child, they're having a joint birthday this year, just because, you know, to save on money and whatnot. Everything's just so expensive nowadays, and it's that time of year where people are Christmas shopping and whatnot, and everything is just a bit of a struggle at the moment, just because everything requires money. So we're trying to keep that, you know, keep costs down as much as possible. Obviously with my firstborn, because it's his first birthday, we felt that it would be nice for him to have his own birthday, just to make him a bit special for his day. And then maybe, you know, from the following year, next year, he'll have joint birthday with his brother. Okay, so I've got a sticker box there. Let me just try and find a suitable pen. Let's see. Okay. Right, so this day there's an appointment going on. Appointment at 11 AM. Okay, so there's that. And then let's see, what else we're going to add. Oh, so let's add the... Go. Let's see. This is the schedule. So Monday, maybe you can take them to Story Corner. Let's see. Okay. Let's undo this. Okay, so Monday corner at 2:50 PM. So at the moment, I'm just... Oh no, did I splodge ink? Oh god, I splodged ink on there. At the moment, I'm just filling in the stuff that's going on during the week next week that I can possibly do for the kids. As I said, I try to take the kids out as much as I can whilst my eldest is at school. So I like to write down what sessions there are at the children's centre during the week. And then if we're free, we go. I might leave Tuesday open just because I think my husband wants to do something with them. We might take him out and whatnot. Let's see. Okay, there's another stay and play here. Let's see, 1:30 to 3 PM. Let's see, Thursday. Let's see if there's anything. Oh, yeah. At 1 PM to 2:30. 30 PM. Oh, we're in the wrong. Right, that's the way it's going to be now. And then on Fridays we go to at 9:30 to 11 AM. Right. Oh, I don't know what I've done to my fountain pen, but it's super juicy this morning. Right. So yeah, my area, the area that I live in, they have a good number of children's centres, and they have a lot of activities that goes on during the week, a lot, and a majority of it is free. They do, if you go to sort of like the stay and play sessions, they do ask for a donation of like 50p per family. that kind of thing to keep it running, because they provide snacks as well during the session. So it's very cheap, like considering that you get to go there, you play with all the toys, you get your snacks and water, and you know, you get to use their materials. So sometimes they'll have like an arts and crafts and stuff like that, so it's quite fun going to them. And you know, it's just nice for the boys to just get out of the house. So in my previous video I also mentioned this, but I usually try and not use too many stickers with this planner, because it's a very small planner, and I don't know how much space I'll need during the week, depending on how busy things would be. But because it's my boy's birthday, I just thought it'd be nice to decorate it a bit. Just have some stickers everywhere, here and there. Should I stick this? Should I stick it like this? Maybe it's a bit longer. This is a mini kit, so technically it's not really supposed to be made for the Hobonichi weeks. Everything is slightly bigger for the planner, but we can make it work. I'm going to make it work. I have so many vertical kits from years back when I used to vertical plan in like an A5 planner. I think it's an A5, the big ones. But I found it quite costly doing that, and sticker kits, like full sticker kits, you know, they're just so expensive, so expensive. So I switched over to the smaller ones, because I just found that I got a lot more use out of it. And you know, the big ones, I always felt like I had to fill up every single space that there was in the planner. And even if there was weekdays, like, you know, where you don't have time to fill out, or days where there's not much going on, you know, you don't really want to fill it up, but you feel like you have to, because obviously you don't want to miss a week of like nothing in there. See, I didn't prepare washi tape. Might use this one. Might use this one. This one seems colourful enough. Just take those out from the washi stand. Okay, so this is a washi tape I have from Happy Dye. I bought this a very long while ago. It's got sweeties on it, so that's really sweet. So yeah, let me try and get that stuck on straight. Okay, so yeah, I've got tons of like decorative washi tapes that I really need to get through, so I'm trying to use all of that instead of buying more. It says happy on it. I don't know if you can see. It says happy, but it's got one P. It's still cute regardless. Okay, stick that down, and then use the ruler. There we go. Okay, so that's done. And then let's see, on here we've got to-dos. What was I going to do with that? I think yeah, I might use this, because I have a feeling I have a few to-do stuff that I might need to remember to do next week. I don't even know whether I'm going to make a cake this year or buy a cake this year. Oh dear. What else? I'm so not used to using so many stickers, as you might be able to tell, because obviously I'm struggling to stick down stickers. Okay, so I'm gonna use, oh right, I'm gonna use this one. It just makes sense. It's a really like cute birthday cake there. There we go. So this will be my second plan with me video, and so far I'm really enjoying it. I really like the whole plan with me concept. Is really relaxing. It's a bit hard to it is a bit hard to like continuously keep talking in the video, otherwise the video will be completely silent throughout the whole thing. But it is fun, and I am enjoying it at the moment, so why not continue with it? Okay, so these. Okay, and then I'll just leave that gap. Maybe I'll have, there's a like a little box sticker I might use here. What colour should I go for? Maybe purple? Let's go for purple. Okay. This is a lot of stickering, more than I usually do. But it's a special occasion, so I don't mind. So yeah, since moving into a smaller planner, I do miss the whole like stickering and, you know, having fun putting down stickers and whatnot. So I do miss that. But for a while now, I've been, you know, into watching, what's the word? Yeah, I've been into watching, what do you call it? You know, those, journal, like aesthetic journal with me videos. So I've been watching those, and honestly it's really fun. Like, it's quite relaxing to watch those. You know, they're not, it's basically just putting down stickers, you know, for the sake of making really pretty pages. I'm trying to find my small date dots, not dots, sorry, date dots, small dots that I could use like these to mark down the birthdays. But yeah, just to show you quickly, so this is the kind of stickering that I mean. So you use, you know, your leftover stickers or your bits of stickers that you can't really use in the spread or anything like that, and you just make a really creative, really pretty spread, just, you know, having fun stickering and not having to worry about like writing plans in. I've only just started recently. I've been uploading them on my YouTube channel as like short videos, and they're very short, obviously they're like under a minute. So yeah, that's been fun to do. Let's see, okay, we're gonna go for, let's go for this blue. 15th, let's mark it like there, okay, and then let's do purple. 18th. Now, coincidentally, this wasn't planned. I don't know. It's, you know, when you have friends and you're the first to have babies, and then they joke about like not stealing birthdays and whatnot, but being close enough that, you know, you can be, you know, birthday mates, that kind of thing. So both my younger sons, their birthday coincide with two of my friends. Like the same day, literally. So it was quite funny that it happened, because, you know, they kept saying, obviously, they want their birthday special, which I totally understand. So, you know, they were all joking around saying, oh, what if he's going to be born on your birthday? Or what if he's going to be born on your birthday? And they pretty much jinxed it themselves, because obviously, you know, my younger two are born on the same days as two of my friends, so it's quite funny. But now, because they're born on the same day, it makes it quite hectic to plan birthdays, because there's so many birthdays going on this month. You know, including my two sons, my husband, two of my friends, and then I actually have, like, you know, planner shop friends as well, where her birthday's in November, and then her daughter's birthday's in November. So that's 7 people I know. I'm sure there's more as well somewhere, but I can't recall at the moment. But yeah, that's my plan. So in this corner I have all the dates of like timed events, I guess, or schedule stuff that I want to remember and keep separate. And then here is just my general to-dos or little notes. In this column here, I will be putting down all my work schedule stuff for the shop. So stuff like printing, cutting, processing orders, posting out orders, emails and whatnot. And then this last column here, I write down my younger son's meals, what he eats, most of it at least, just to keep an eye on his diet and make sure that he's able to have bowel movements and whatnot. And then yeah, I think that's it for this week. Maybe I should put a 5mm washi tape as well, or 10mm on the top, just to make it really nice. Let's see, I've got this really nice cupcake one from, it's like a birthday themed one. Oh, let me see if I can get that to zoom in properly. There we go. It won't zoom in properly when it's up close to the camera. Let me stick it down and then maybe hopefully it will turn up a bit better. Oh, let me just, can I pull this up? Can I pull it up without ripping the pages? Maybe? Oh god. Oh dear. I think I've torn it a little bit. Okay, I have torn it a little bit, but that's okay. It will work. Right. So yeah, this washi tape is from Every Minute's a Story, which again I'm a huge fan of, and I for a while was obsessively buying everything, all the washi tapes that she put out, not necessarily stickers, just washi tape. I bought all the washi tapes because I thought the design was really cute and whatnot, and I had real FOMO for the stuff, but since being out of work with because of my third child, sorry, obviously I've had to cut back quite a lot. So I've managed to get over the FOMO feeling. It does hit still sometimes. Like I still, you know, I get a lot of lingering feeling that I want stuff whenever I see it. But obviously, when you're in a position where you really can't spend any extra money, you just got to suck it up, don't you? Right. So that's the birthday washi. I think this goes really well with the kit, actually. But yeah. So put it back. Okay, so this is my setup for next week so far. So I am now back to finish off decorating the previous week. Yeah, the previous week from the 7th to the 13th. I've got a couple of stickers here. I've got some stickers here, and I've got some washi tape here to fill out the page, just to make it and decorate and make it look nice. So yeah, so this week, on Sunday, yesterday, it was really fun. We took the kids out to Greenwich, to the planetarium, to see a kids space show, which is about all the planets, and then it follows the adventures of a teddy bear called Ted. It follows the adventures of a teddy bear called Ted, and he basically goes into space, and he goes to all the planets, and he looks for a new home for us to settle in. So as he's traveling to all the planets, he explains you know, what they're like and whatnot, and whether it's suitable to live on, and of course they're not, but it's a kids show, so obviously it's to sort of educate them in a fun way about space. So let's rip this part off. Let's put this split into two now. So yeah, that was fun. I will say that it was a bit nauseating at times, I guess. Not in not meaning to sound bad, but it was just a bit, I don't know, there was parts of the show where I guess it's like they zoom in quite a lot, you know, the travelling and planets and whatnot, And as they did it, obviously, you know, I felt a little, what's the worst? Motion sickness. I had a little motion sickness from watching the show. And so by the end of it, I felt a little bit sick. And I think that was also mainly due to because in the morning we had such a big rush to get out of the house. You know, we were going to be running late and we didn't want to be late for the show. The show started at 11:30 prompt, and we had to be there 15 minutes prior, so that everyone can sort of like get checked in, and you know, everyone can queue up and whatnot. So yeah, so in the morning I only had time to get the boys ready, get their breakfast done, and then basically we live with my husband's grandma, so she lives with us. And obviously, because we couldn't be at home to take care of her, we needed someone, one of her other children, to take care of her. So I had to drive her over to her daughter's house so that she could be taken care of in the morning. So that also took out time in the morning. And bear in mind, like, the kids woke up around like 7:30, the usual time I wake up when my eldest goes to school on the Monday to get ready. So, you know, despite running around and everything, yeah, it was a busy morning, so I didn't get to have breakfast and whatnot, so that didn't really help. And so on the way home, we were supposed to go home and have lunch at home, and then we we're going to head out and go to Blue Waters to go to Dinotropolis to see dinosaurs. It's like a indoor play area with the dinosaur theme, so they've got like dinosaur structures and stuff inside, so which is really cool. So yeah, there was that. Oh, I've muddled up my words now, but what was I going to say? I was going to say, yeah, so after the show, we were heading home, and then, you know, I was feeling really like hungry. I couldn't make it. I was really, you know, shaky and stuff like that. So we basically, at the bus stop, we saw a chicken chip shop. So we stopped there to have some lunch before making our way back home so that we could rest up and then head back out again. So we did that, and honestly, after having it, I thought I would feel a little bit better, but I think the food just made me feel even worse. And then I had a pounding headache, which didn't help, which also aggravated, you know, my nausea and whatnot, and then just made me feel even more sick. But anyway, so after that, we got home, we were tired, we were exhausted, and bear in mind, this is only the first half of the day as well. We're not very used to going out like on public transport that often, because a lot of the times I'm usually just at home. I take the boys, you know, to their local children's centre, and that's pretty much it. Like, we don't travel that far, so I don't get the bus that often. So yeah, after resting for a while at home, then we started to make our way out again. And let me see if I can find some stickers. I have some mini deco stickers here somewhere. I've got some in here, I think. Yeah. So let's see what will go. I think this will go really nicely. Yeah. So we headed out. I drove to Blue Waters, and I am very, very nervous at driving new places that I've never been to, and being on new roads that I've never driven on. But usually my husband's there to help me get over that anxiety. But obviously, like, you know, feeling ill and whatnot, and then having to drive, it wasn't the greatest situation. But we did manage to get there in the end, and it was a lot of fun. Like, the kids had so much fun. They were running everywhere. They saw all the dinosaurs. They had like these these like animatronics, I think they call them, of a, what was it called, a T-Rex and a Triceratops. So every now and then, like, the head will bubble and move around, and then the kids were really fascinated by it. They kept staring at it, looking at it. You know, they had a lot of fun. The indoor play area was a lot of fun for them. they ran around and whatnot. By that time that we finished, they were all sweaty and everything, you know, and all pink. So I think that's money well spent there. So yeah, so we went for that, and then afterwards, since we were there already, we thought we might as well have dinner there as well. So we ended up going to Nando's to have dinner. We initially wanted to book a place beforehand, so we were going to try and book there, but then like when it came to actually booking the place, they said they couldn't pre-book it over the phone, so we just had to basically get there and queue up with everyone, which wasn't too bad because we managed to get a table by 5:30. So by 5:30 we were ordering, trying to get our food in, and then I think we left around, what time did we leave? Let's see if there's anything else in here I can use. No, okay. So yeah, we tried to we managed to finish up quite quickly. Around by 6:30 we were finished, and then after 6:30 we obviously drove home. By then, oh my god, there was so much fog all around. Like, I'm already a nervous driver, and the fact that there was fog like building up everywhere, which I kind of knew that it was going to be like that already, but it was so bad because obviously at night time you can't see the roads properly. So the entire time that I was driving home, I was just really like shaky, which is dangerous. But obviously I knew my family were in the car, and I knew I had to, you know, be safe for them, for their sake. So I managed to drive home in one piece, thank God. And we were lucky that the roads weren't so busy at night. So it wasn't too bad getting home in the end. So yeah, then by the time we got home, the kids were really tired. They were ready to go to bed and everything. So we got them ready for bed, and then it was everything else went on like usual, I guess. They were in bed by around 8, so they were fast asleep around by 8:30 or so. So it wasn't too bad, you know, considering how busy of a day it was. So yeah, so I've just stuck on some decorative stickers just to fill it up so it doesn't look so half empty. But yeah, this is the busy week that we had last week. I had some washi tape, some stickers, just to make it look pretty. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that, and thank you for my words are really fumbling today, but thank you for joining me today, and I hope you have a lovely week ahead. Bye.